Costin, that is the most beautiful introduction I have ever received in my entire life. And what it made me think, this is something Teddy used to tease me about all the time. He said when we were dating, I would give him hollandaise sauce and béarnaise sauce, and after we got married, he got fish with lemon. Thank you for that incredibly beautiful, warm, and generous introduction. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to Teddy. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to me. All of the Costins have been such fabulous friends to the Kennedys. We are so blessed. And Lynn is so blessed to have you as such a great friend, as such a leader, to have your passion, to have your involvement. Mayor Kennedy, it's good to be here with you. Thank you. Initials JFK, as I was reminded a little bit earlier. It's good to be here with all of the elected officials, with all of the government officials that we've heard from earlier, Lori, with you, at this magnificent place. I'm honored to be here as we dedicate this building in memory of the late Stephen Hayes, and I'm so happy that Claire Hayes is here with us today. Claire, raise your hand. Our husbands are joined together with both of their names. Hers on this building, my husband's inside this building. I'm so honored to have Teddy's name in this magnificent atrium, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, by any objective look at the facts, I believe that it was community health centers and Teddy's belief and love and faith in community health centers that spurred his passion for healthcare and healthcare reform, and his belief in what he called the cause of his life. He saw that community health centers could give comprehensive services to people where they live, in their communities, and he loved the model. He used to say, what good is it to have good health care if you don't have a great health care delivery system? And of all the stories Teddy could have told in his memoir, True Compass, which Tom Costin quoted parts from, and I won't tell those personal parts, the one that he chose to tell on health care was about the birth of community health centers. He told the story. And Teddy was in his first full term as a senator, and he went to see the great House Chairman, Adam Clayton Powell, to talk to him about writing community health centers into law. Now, Powell was, shall we say, vigorous in his belief in the seniority system. And Teddy was a very junior senator. Yes, he was the brother of the beloved late president, but that didn't matter to Powell. Teddy was junior and he was senior, and he had Teddy wait and wait and wait as he went through papers after papers, and Teddy sat there. And Powell would look up every once in a while and say, "You can come back later, Kennedy." And he said, "Oh, no, Mr. Chairman, I'll sit here and wait." And as Teddy told the story, he waited there for 4 hours as Powell went through every little single piece of paper that he could. And at the end of about 4 hours, Powell looked up and he said, "Teddy Kennedy, what can I do for you?" And he said, "I'd like to talk to you about community health centers." And by the end of that conversation, community health centers were written into law, and one was written into Powell's congressional district as well. And Teddy said it was a transformative thing in the delivery of health care. He was so thrilled with the direction that health care delivery was taking. He knew that community health centers were going to transform the way health was delivered in our country. And he was right, because you've been the safety net that's provided health care just right here in Lynn to thousands of people. 45% of the children in Lynn come to this community health center. That's an amazing statistic. Here, we take a look at these quotes that you have on your wall that are so moving. I don't know if you know the source of those quotes. They're from the letter that Teddy wrote to President Obama when he knew he wouldn't be here to see the final health care reform bill passed, but when he had faith that it was indeed going to pass. I know we're so blessed, we all know, to have the Affordable Care Act passed. We still have miles to go before we have everything we want, but my, we have gone many, many miles now. Thanks to what you do here, we are so far along in our journey. I am so honored that you have my husband's words on your wall. They inspire me still. I hope they inspire you. I'd like to read them now. Healthcare is above all a moral issue. At stake are not just the details of policy, but fundamental principles of social justice and the character of our country. We will, yes, we will, fulfill the promise of health care in America as a right and not a privilege. Senator Edward M. Kennedy.
Hearing you say those words, I have to say it made me almost cry again from the first time that we saw them on the wall. And on behalf of all of the staff and all of the board of the Lynn Community Health Center, I'd like to present you with a picture of them.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I will treasure it always. Thank you. The Lynn Community Health Center provides wonderful and important care to many parts of the community. And so I've asked several of our staff to come up and read the quote in their language. And if you wouldn't mind staying and love to.
Up here and listening, I'd love to. Great, thank you. Staff?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sandra Zulansky, and I'm from Dayton. Cuidados a la salud. Está por encima de todos los asuntos morales. En juego no solamente están los detalles de la póliza, sino también los principios fundamentales de la justicia social y del carácter de nuestro país. Lo haremos, sí lo haremos. Cumpliremos la promesa de cuidados a la salud en América como un derecho y no un privilegio.
My name is Jana Bromsteig, and I'm Russian, and I'm a refugee clinic nurse case manager. I'm gonna read in Russian. Здравоохранение – это прежде всего вопрос морали, но не просто детали закона, а фундаментальные принципы социальной справедливости и символ нашей страны. Мы исполним, да, мы исполним обещание сделать заботу о здоровье в Америке не правом, а привилегией.
Good morning. My name is Esther Felix. I am the community health worker for the Care Coordination Program. So I'm going to translate these quotes in Haitian Creole. Soin santé, c'est avant tout une question morale qui est risquée. Ce n'est pas seulement des détails politiques, mais ses principes fondamentaux, justice sociale et ses caractères pays. Na privé, oui, na privé, rempli de promesses soins santé dans l'Amérique, comme un droit, mais pas un privilège. Thank you.
My name is Lubna. I'm from Morocco, and I'm going to read Edward Kennedy quotes in Arabic. الرعاية الصحية فوق كل شيء قضية أخلاقية، ليست فقط في التفاصيل السياسية، ولكن مبدأ من المبادئ الأساسية للعدالة الاجتماعية وخصوصية بلادنا. سوف نقوم بالوفاء بالوعد الرعاية الصحية في أمريكا باعتبارها حقا وليس امتيازا.
Hi, my name is Harana. I will read in Khmer language. ការថែរក្សាសុខភាពគឺជាលក្ខណៈដ៏ត្រឹមត្រូវបំផុតខាងផ្នែកសីលធម៌ វាជាបង្គោលដែលមិនត្រឹមតែការកត់សម្គាល់ខាងផ្នែកច្បាប់ទម្លាប់ប៉ុណ្ណោះទេក៏ប៉ុន្តែគឺជាគ្រឹះដ៏រឹងមាំមួយខាងផ្នែកសីលធម៌របស់សង្គមជាតិធម៌ហើយក៏ជាការស្ដីអំពីលក្ខណៈនិងចរិតរបស់ប្រទេសជាតិយើងផងដែរយើងខ្ញុំនឹងទទួលចាស់យើងខ្ញុំនឹងប្រតិបត្តិទៅតាមការសន្យានៅក្នុងការថែរក្សាសុខភាពនៅក្នុងសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកឲ្យបានពិតប្រាកដហើយក៏មិនមែនជាឯកភាពនៃសិទ្ធិឯកភាពឡើយ